Hi, welcome to Ayo's Cooking. So today we are making Amagwinya, also known as Fatcakes. In other countries like Nigeria, it's puff puff, although I am not 100% sure if it's 100% made like Amagwinya. So I have been trying to perfect how to make amagwinya. I make amagwinya a lot in my house. My kids love them, but I have noticed that whenever I make them, it will only depend on the consistency of the dough, what kind of amagwinya I will get, whether I will get the oily ones, I will get the soft one, airy one inside. So yeah, these are two videos of me showing you different days where I made amagwinya. This, the first one here, the first recipe, it's gonna be a bit more runny because I have put 5 cups of water. And even the method that I use compared to the second video, it's different. But now the result that I got from the first video is that those magwinya, they are soft, they are airy inside. It's not like too much dough inside, and but they are too much oily. The downside, they are too much oily, and after 2 days you don't need to warm them. They are still fresh, like they are still soft, not fresh, but they are still soft. You don't need to put them in the microwave to make them softer. And the second video will be me again making amagwinya using 2 cups of water. That's usually how I make them. It's using 2 cups of water. Like that, the dough is more harder, and when I fry them, the oil does not go inside. For me, I will say that's my healthy version of making amagwinya. Although now, the following day, once they get cold, you can still eat them the first day, but once they get cold the following day, you need to reheat them, put them in the microwave to make them fresh again, and they are back to their normal taste. They are nice, although they will never be exactly the same as the first day, when it comes to taste. Yeah, and you can see this one, I have left it. I usually don't even leave it for an hour. It depends how busy I am. I leave it for longer sometimes, so I have left it for longer. Now I'm just gonna put oil on my hands because this is really runny dough. Another positive about this dough that you see me here, I'm just correcting it so that I can start making shapes. But the kneading time comparing to a harder dough, it's like really, I just mix it and I let it sit there to rise, and then I just do what you saw me doing right now, kind of like kneading it, but not really kneading, just correcting it so that I can put it in my hands, so I can put it in the oil. So there's less kneading in this kind of consistency. Even if you're making uje, nakona, there's no much too much kneading if your dough is gonna be runny. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I can say. Yeah, and you can see here how much dough there is inside. It's airy. It's how my husband would like it. He don't like so much bread inside, while the second recipe does have a bit more. Here, guys, this is the following day. I didn't warm it, but you can see the oil, right? There's so much oil in this recipe. I didn't warm it, and I am just eating them just like that the following day, and they still just taste as good and fresh and soft. I'm going for the softer part because I have noticed that amagwinya that we make in the house and amagwinya that we will get in some tuck shop somewhere, wherever they sell it, those magwinya are more tasty. We cannot fully get that taste, but also at the same time I understand the fact that the oil has been used for the long time frying one thing that will also add to the flavor of those amagwinya. But still, I'm trying to get to that level of outside amagwinya, and sometimes you'll get such soft amagwinya without so much oil inside. Yeah, but this now, as I said earlier on, this is what I use always. This is the recipe that I will use always. I feel like it doesn't get, the oil does not go inside the bread that is inside, you know. And another trick for you to make sure that the oil doesn't actually go inside, your magwinya must not have oil inside, is that when you put them first time in the oil, your fire must be really high, né? As they get brown, slightly brown outside, then you reduce the heat to low. So now you're trying to cook what is inside after that, you know. So honestly, I enjoy the second recipe. When I'm eating those amagwinya, I enjoy them because there's less guilt of me eating oil, you know. The first one, I really feel like I'm literally just eating oil, just consuming fat. Like I can see, you know, I'm eating oil. Yeah, so that's the difference. And let me just quickly share the full recipe. It's 5 cups of all-purpose flour. It's 10 grams of instant yeast. It's 9 tablespoons of sugar. You can make it less or you can make it more, but 9 is always perfect for me. It's just sweet enough to eat it alone or eat it with something. And the oil that I like to use, it's usually 1 1/4 cup of oil, or you can even just use 1 tablespoon of oil. And on this recipe that you see me busy with, I put exactly 2 cups of warm water. And the first recipe, it's everything the same apart from the cups of water, which I use 4 cups of water. So at the beginning I put 3 cups of water where I put sugar and the instant yeast, then the last cup was at the end to correct the consistency. So I am on this journey to perfecting amagwinya, so you'll see more of me making amagwinya on this channel. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is our end now. I hope you share your own recipe in the comment section, and I will try it and I'll give feedback to everyone again. Thank you guys. And for me, the first ones are more tasty, the second ones are the healthy version. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on my next upload. Bye bye.